Shannon Kenevin. He is with Voices of Men, a Fox Valley group. Explain what this group is all about for us.
So we're a group that works to get men and boys engaged in helping prevent sexual assault and domestic violence.
And we always think of domestic abuse. We always kind of associate this with a women issue, right? Mm-hmm. And it's not.
No, it's not. And that's really one of the main reasons we were started, because people think of domestic violence and sexual assault as women's issues. Most of the folks who work on the issue, who volunteer at the agencies, who donate to the agencies are women, 90% or so. And it really comes because most of the victims and survivors of these crimes are women and children. Approximately 90% of the victims and survivors are women and children.
And they're wanting to help the others.
And they are, and it's all for the right reason, but the reality that we know is that the vast majority of perpetrators are men. And it's not always men who perpetrate, but approximately 90% of the perpetrators are men. And so we really need men to step up on the issue. Most men don't perpetrate, but we need men to step up on the issue and be part of the solution.
So how do you go about, talking about this kind of an issue to other men?
Yeah, we do it in a number of ways. Sometimes it's just face-to-face, men talking to men, whether it's in locker rooms, whether it's in workplaces, schools, and things like that. Within our organization, one of the big ways we do it is we do a large annual breakfast every year.
Yes, the video we're seeing right now, that was from this year's breakfast just a few weeks ago. And I mean, these are hundreds of men that are coming out for this breakfast.
Yeah, we sold out the Radisson in Appleton, our largest venue with about 1,000 people. For the second year in a row, we sold it out, and so it's a great number of people who are showing up.
Why is it so important? We talk about the young men, young women, things like that. Why is it so important to be teaching that this is not just about women?
Yeah, it's part of our whole culture that we have. That's that oftentimes doesn't look at safety of all people, and doesn't look at treating all people with dignity, and we don't always teach the right messages, whether it's us adults or whether it's with our children. And so one of our big messages is to try to teach healthy manhood to boys and to men. A lot of men weren't taught that as kids all the time. Sometimes they heard wrong messages growing up. So if we can help unlearn those poor messages and teach better messages to the men, and also raise our boys in different ways.
You bring up a good point there. Are you able to unlearn those behaviors?
Absolutely.
You are.
I mean, if you can learn bad behaviors, you can learn good behaviors. And for a lot of folks, it's just a matter of raising awareness, of helping them understand that little things that we do, sexist jokes that we have.
Right, that's not okay.
Catcalling, negative things on the internet. Some of those things seem like small things. They seem disconnected from something as severe as domestic violence that might involve a murder or sexual assault. It's all together,
right?
But it's all connected. All of these things are part of the culture that allows the crimes to exist.
Really important stuff that you guys are doing. Thank you so much for being with us, Shannon. If you would like more information about Fox Valley Voices of Men, just visit our website. We have links for you right there. Thank you. Well, this Friday is supposed to be the